What's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Fallout 76 video. Oh man, do I got a lot of good news to share that's going to be coming in the future of Fallout 76. Wastelanders is just the beginning for this game. I got loads of info for y'all. All this information, by the way, is not speculation. It's coming straight from the developers of Fallout 76. Recently, they did an Ask Me Anything over on Reddit, and well, yeah, this is all the information that we figured out that's coming into the game in the future. I'm extremely excited for the future of this game. Like I mentioned, Wastelanders is literally just the beginning of this. By the way, if you want to further investigate any of this information that I'm about to be providing you all in this video, just simply check down below, once again in the description. I'll have the Reddit post of the developers talking about this. As you can see, this Reddit post was made from Bethesda Game Studios, and project lead of Fallout 76, Jeff Gardner, and Barrett Bodwin were answering questions that we had about the game in this Reddit post. So I'm going to be going over all this information within this video. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and I hope you all enjoy this news as much as I do. So yeah, I guess first off, something interesting that will be coming in the future is a new mole miner friendly NPC, similar to Murmugger. You know, the mole miner that can give you legendaries. Yeah, there's going to be another one similar to her making her way over to Appalachia, apparently very soon. So I'm not exactly sure how soon is very soon, but yeah, those were the words that were used. I'm interested in finding out about this mole miner. Maybe there's going to be a whole new quest line involving the mole miners to get to know their lore a little bit more. That'd be cool. Some other things that we know that's going to be coming into the game are some very fun new features that will be added into the camps this year. Not exactly sure what they mean by very fun, but yeah, those were the words the developers decided to use when answering, so highly interested in this. I am a huge fan of the camp building aspect within this game. It's literally the backbone to Fallout 76, I feel. So anyways, next up here, Jeff Gardner, which is the project lead to Fallout 76, mentioned that there will be a roadmap of content in 2020, and it's being worked on currently right now and will be revealed very soon. So I'm not exactly sure what very soon is implying when they word it like that, but I'm assuming maybe in the next week we'll be seeing a roadmap. Anyways, also the developers mentioned they are looking into expanding the camp budget in the future, which is awesome to know, because the more that we could build within the camps, the more unique our camps are going to be from one another. For the most part, that is. Now, this next one that they mentioned is very interesting to me. They mentioned that the Brotherhood of Steel will be making a possible return in Fallout 76. It was stated from the developers that they are watching us very closely. So yeah, that's definitely a hint the Brotherhood of Steel will be introduced in the future. That's awesome to know. So if the Brotherhood of Steel is being introduced, the Enclave will eventually be introduced as well. Anyways, they also mentioned that legendary perk cards and perk loadouts will be coming this summer. Pets are also on their way. I know we were hinting about this with the emotes that we've seen in the Atomic Shop, but yeah, it is confirmed they will be added as an addition to the companion system in the future. And well, next up here, something that's got me extremely excited is a new in-game boss fight event is about to be introduced into the game. It will be a full-on Wendigo Colossus event, and this will be coming this summer. Now, I know there was some data mined information about this as well, and apparently the event is going to be called a Colossal Problem. There is some information that was data mined, and apparently this boss fight could be located over at the Monongah mine. There's also something new that was wrote outside the mine on this sign that states monster. So I have a feeling this information is correct, and we will be seeing the new Colossus fight over in this mine. I'm definitely interested in seeing how this all works out. Imagine fighting a Wendigo Colossus in a very close quartered area with all the Wendigos as well around. Oh man, that is going to be chaos, but I'm super stoked to see how this turns out. I have been waiting on a new in-game boss fight event for so long. I mean, yeah, we got the Encrypted and the Scorch Beast Queen, but it'd definitely be nice to get another one. I feel the more in-game boss fights they add for us to do, the more we'll stay engaged with the game. They're extremely fun to take on. But anyways, they also noted in the future, Marine combat helmets will be craftable in the future. There will also be a possible expansion for the Blue Ridge Caravan. This was hinted. And by the way, in case you don't know what the Blue Ridge Caravan is, those are the people that we partner up with when doing riding shotgun. We help escort them through the Big Bend tunnel system. So anyways, the next feature they mentioned to us is that we'll be able to change our allies' clothes next month. Now this is awesome. I wonder how they're going to introduce this. Like maybe they'll send us on a quest to go pick out some clothes for our ally or something. I don't know. Super stoked about that as well, though. Gives us more of a variety to work with instead of, well, you know, going over to another player's base and their ally is looking the exact same as yours. Makes it seem a little bit more immersive. Even though they are the same characters, still, they look different in a way. Anyways, next up here, they mentioned that there's a potential chance for Mothman cultist content being added in. They mentioned that it is being explored currently, but is not confirmed. But still, that's nice to know that they are looking into possibly adding that in the future. I feel players would definitely appreciate that if they expanded a little bit more on the Mothman cult lore. I know I would. I would love to know more about them. They're extremely mysterious at the moment. Anyways, they also mentioned that there will be more allies in the future, and I'm sure there will be new quest lines added with those new allies as well. Speaking of new allies though, I would like to know what you guys would like to see as new allies coming into Fallout 76. Personally, I would like to have like an archer companion. Since bows are one of the new aspects in the game, it'd be cool if we could have like an ally that's like obsessed with bow hunting or something. And the special reward that we'd get from completing all of that allies side quests would be like a unique legendary bow. I feel like that'd help more players be introduced to the bow a bit more and want to use it. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to know some of your guys' thoughts of a new ally that you'd like to see introduced to the game. Anyways, next up here, this is something that's got me extremely excited and definitely curious. The developers mentioned that there could be content outside of Appalachia as a possibility in the future. They stated to stay tuned about that. I wonder where at exactly if they do make content outside of Appalachia. I mean, it kind of makes sense that they made some content over in Ohio because after all, there is Ohio River Adventures. Maybe we could take a boat over to Ohio. That'd be pretty cool. I'm only saying that because, well, Ohio is my home state. But still, no, that would be cool as well, and it would make sense because, once again, there's Ohio River Adventures right there on the map. But yeah, anyways, the next feature that the developers mentioned that will be coming in the future is something called New Teams. This is a new system coming this summer and similar to a public looking for group system where team leaders will appear on the map with buffs and explorations and events. A looking for group system would be excellent to add in Fallout 76 because there's a lot of lonely players out there and there's some extremely tough events to take on within the game. So having a looking for group system would definitely be beneficial for players and would help players stay engaged more. I've seen a couple comments of random people just commenting that they should add a looking for group system, or I wish they would add that. So it's cool to see that they are looking into it, and this will be something that will be added in the summer, right around when that new in-game boss fight is going to be introduced to us. Anyways, next up here, we have new FASNACHT masks that will be coming with the revamped FASNACHT Day seasonal event with drop fixes. I don't know if y'all experienced this in the past, but this was an extremely fun event. I got so involved with this event, I literally went out in real life to Helvetia, West Virginia to celebrate the FASNACHT event. I figured out when exactly it started in real life so I could attend it. It only happens once a year, and it was extremely fun in real life, and it's also extremely fun to play in game. I am super excited for this to come into the game. I don't know what it is, but I have a weird obsession over masks. It's odd, okay? Leave me alone. Anyways, next up here, something else that they're going to be adding is a rotating dungeon system, and this will be replacing vault raids. There'll also be different rewards too. So what they're getting at here is, if you remember in the vault raid, there were 3 different type of dungeons that we could do within Vault 94 over time each week. So yeah, there will be dungeon systems that'll work similar to how Vault 94 worked. Interested in seeing what they add. Hopefully it does come out smooth because Vault 94 did have a lot of problems, I will admit. And it was a grind. But I don't mind the grind. Keeps us wanting to come back for more. I mean, if everything was super easy to get in the game, you know, a lot of people would abandon it pretty quickly because, well, players would just simply get bored of it. There would be nothing really left to do. But anyways, next up here, this is something else that's got me extremely excited. As some of you may know, my friends and I built our camps as close as we could to one another to make settlements, as much as we could, that is. You know, of course, there is a distance on how close we can place our camps, but for the most part, they did seem like a settlement. However, Bethesda is looking into this so players can build stuff like settlements. At the moment, they mentioned player-built settlements are currently not possible due to limitations, but they are planning a workaround for players to make thriving settlements like Fallout 4 as they continue to expand the camp system. So that is great news to hear. I am excited about that. I'm excited about all of this stuff that they're mentioning that's coming in the future. A lot of exciting stuff's coming into this game. But anyways, the last thing they mentioned is about the One Appalachia update. they went over some information about this update that they're going to be adding into the game. In case you don't know, the One Appalachia update will introduce balanced zones and remove high-level zone restrictions, meaning every single enemy across Appalachia will scale to your level. This is very similar to the Elder Scrolls Online's One Tamriel update they mentioned. So yeah, that's pretty solid to know. In a way, they're kind of making it more casual-like, so newer players will feel more welcomed. That's what I'm getting out of that. By the way, I'll have a link to the Reddit post that gathered up all this information and provided a bulletin of all the features that were talked about with the developers. Once again, all this information is coming straight from Bethesda. So this is confirmed information that I have told you all in this video. But yeah, I guess that's how we're wrapping up this video, everybody. Hope you found this enjoyable. If you did, consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like. As always though, that is totally up to you. Just leaving a friendly reminder here at the end. I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks for taking the time, watching, and listening. Until next time, remember to try to stay safe out there. Peace.